Morning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Xavier here, signing in for Hum of the Earth, just outside of Masvingo, where I spent the last 2 days slowly uploading videos when the electricity was on and showering when the water was running. And if you're lucky, you might even have the electricity and the water running at the same time and get a hot shower, but don't count on it. So today I'm very excited to begin our journey cycling through Eastern Zimbabwe. It is in fact the reason why I'm taking this route here. My new friend Bernard in Port Elizabeth, I believe he took this route on a motorcycle and deemed it to be the most beautiful route through this part of South Africa, and that is why we're here. But I don't think we'll be in the Eastern Highlands today, since we're still sort of in central-ish Zimbabwe. But let's see what the day brings. Morning. I've got these. Looks like we might get treated to some mountains after all. Hello. So yesterday, late afternoon, we made it to Pambudzi Lodge, where I got the room there that you just saw for 80 bond notes, the Zimbabwe currency. So about 10 US dollars at the poor rate that I exchanged my South African rand to bond notes. So pretty good deal. But today, looking at my map on my phone, we do not have a final destination. I didn't see any accommodations available, so today will be a little bit more open-ended. Thank you for breakfast.
Huh?
Thank you for breakfast.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hello. Hello. Birchenough Bridge. The nearby town, of which has the same name, is where I will be staying tonight. Because I was talking to somebody today and they said there was accommodation here. So let's try to find it. So I found the Towns Hotel, and like last night it was 80 bond, about 10 US. Pretty nice room, but the water and electricity are not turned on in the town right now. But the gentleman at the reception was nice enough to give me a bucket of cold water so I can rinse off before and make myself presentable before we head into town to get some grub. So last night I did not get great sleep. I had noticed mosquitoes in the room before, but I had heard that if you have an overhead fan and you put it to the max, that will deter them. But then I forgot that it was just running on a generator and it would eventually stop. And then I started getting pestered by mosquitoes. At which point I decided for my first time because I've been in Africa in the winter so far to try my mosquito net. That worked well enough. Got a little bit of sleep. I would have liked more because today the plan is to make it to Chimanimani. And previously I thought I was only going 90 kilometers, but then I looked closer at my phone and realized that it looked like it was taking me through a dirt road. So it looks like the tarred road there is actually going to be quite a bit longer. So we'll see if we can make it.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
And today happens to be the day where we'll be really entering the Eastern Highlands, which should be pretty for you, but difficult for me doing the mountainous 110K. And is it just me, or is it really hot today? Oh.
Francis,
Yeah.
where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Hey.
So last night, after a very long downhill, I made it into Chimanimani after dark, which I don't recommend cycling after dark, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And I think it will be worth the big climb back out of here, because today I'll be taking a day off the bicycle to explore the area, which I hear is beautiful. I had a great time in Chimanimani. Really great vibes in the town from the people and from the beautiful scenery. But the journey must go on. So we'll be heading back up onto the main highway, but we'll be going during the daytime this time, which means we'll be able to enjoy the scenery that I missed on the way down when it was getting dark. No. An apple. Pretty good. So we've made it back on the highway. Now it's time to enjoy a bit of downhill. So I wasn't originally planning to make it to the city of Mutare, but I just spoke with the gentleman here. Has a leather workshop or something, and he said it was mostly all downhill, or more than half downhill or something like that. So maybe I can make it to Mutare, which would be 150 kilometers on the day. We'll call it as we see it. So once I actually put my final destination as Mutare in my phone, I then realized that it was further than I realized. It was actually over 160k, not 150. And the kilometers haven't exactly been melting off as fast as I thought they would. In fact, if there's anything melting here, it's me. So it's 1:15 now, 110 kilometers left. So kind of looking like a difficult task, if it's even possible, to make it to Mutare. So last night I did not make it into Mutare, but I did make it to this hotel here, which advertises breakfast, which wasn't offered. Also advertises Wi-Fi, which they didn't have, and they didn't have hot water. It's not the greatest stop, but a necessary one. Let's finish the ride into Mutare. So I ended up quite enjoying my time in Mutare. Pretty lively city, especially on the main streets. And I found an internet cafe with actual pretty high speeds for internet in Zimbabwe. I got some good work done. And I was planning to bicycle next to Nyanga, which is supposed to have some beautiful views, long distance views over valleys and stuff like that. But I spoke to Mike, a new friend in the backpackers I was staying at, who had just been there. Morning. Good, yourself? And he was saying that there's some forest fires right now and there's a lot of smoke and that the visibility was really bad. So I've decided to pass on Nyanga, and thus ends our journey cycling through Eastern Zimbabwe. But fret not, because next on the channel will be the full video of the day I spent in beautiful Chimanimani. And then after that on the channel will be the video city tour and history of Mutare, which was also pretty cool. And all of this was part of my journey bicycling from Cape Town, South Africa to Cairo, Egypt. And before that, I bicycled from Canada, where I'm from, all the way to southern Patagonia in Argentina. And all those videos are available on this very same YouTube channel. If you'd like to see an interactive map of everywhere that I went and everything that I got to see and do, that's available over on my website, or followthehumoftheearth.com. where you can click on the different locations and see the blog posts and videos I've made of these places. And if you'd like to support this adventure, you can do so via Patreon. A link is below in the description. And if you'd like to follow the journey bicycling through Africa, you can click on the red subscribe button below the video and click on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. All right, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.